hope everything's going well. I know the spring season has started, and for a lot of guys, things start out great, and for some, they don't start out so well. Maybe the velo's down, the command's down, not performing as well as you had hoped. I want to tell you a little story a few years back that we had two pitchers that came out of the Cape Cod League, and they were ranked the number 2 and 3 prospects out of the league. One of them eventually became a first rounder, the other one's a third rounder. One of them is in the big leagues now, the other one's in AAA. And both of them at the same time had the same problem. And their velo was down. They were like from 97 mile an hour guys down to 92. And so I met with both of them and we talked about it a little bit. First of all, we had to really get back into doing the training, to get back into doing your power workouts, doing your strengthening in season, okay? But one of the biggest things that is a possible contributor to subpar performance or even pain is just psychological stress. And these guys were in their draft year and they were just really concerned about like who's watching, what I gotta do. This is the year I gotta go make it happen. And that stress was just inhibiting their performance. And so I met with both of them and we kind of had the same message. Let's remember why we do this, right? This is the last chance you're gonna get. This season will never repeat itself, okay? You'll never be back with these same group of guys that you love and cherish, that you spent all this time, blood, sweat, and tears with. And so I just encourage them to ignore the extraneous variables like who's watching, what's my draft status, how am I performing, who's gonna be recruiting me, who's gonna be looking at me, and let's just immerse ourselves in the joy of our teammates. Let's just bury ourselves into a season of memories and let's go out and embrace the fun of hanging out with these dudes that you love so much. These guys are gonna be groomsmen in your wedding. They're gonna be friends for life. You're building a mountain of memories here. And so let's not get lost in the stress of what's coming. Let's just be in the moment and immerse yourself in your team.